our own is that be regular in the training and to be listening to the coaches as well. Then the unity as well must be in the team as well. So definitely we have to give them the best. And then I believe that when I do my training very well, so the shape will be there as well for me. So and I'll be there to as in for them as well. So just to give them the result they want. So
you all know Warri finished second last season, and actually we are here to see if we can go a step further. That means by winning the league. So everything is possible.
We looked at those that left the club because we had one of the best team last season, and we look at the caliber of the players that left, and we try to give them good replacements. And you can see that Kemuche left, and Dele Ajiboye is really the best goalkeeper in that Super 4. Is here with us to the Maxino Jobo. So that was exactly what we did by getting good replacement for those lads left, so that we won't regret anything. I'm sure these ones are even better than the ones that we that left the club.
Okay, so that's a good things coming from Warri Wolves. Let's see. Also, no. Oh, no.
They said these ones are coming are better than the ones that left, so we'll just wait.
That's right.
And see how Sam Okpodo can actually, rescue Warri Wolves season and see how they can also finish
Why is Cecilia talking about rescuing? The season is just started.
I'm looking at the players that left. I'm looking at their performance at the Super 4. That's not the Warri Wolves we know.
Yeah, but then you can't.
Warri Wolves we know they are fighters. They're players. Their team you enjoy watching. But the Super 4, I just didn't see that Warri Wolves.
Yes, you can't reach any conclusions on the preseason and tournament. That's the issue there. And I'm sure Sam Okpodo has been working with his team, last couple of months now. I believe it's too early to start, sounding too, pessimistic about Warri Wolves. Come on, Cecilia.
I'm trying to go the way Eimba. Austin was going in the case of Eimba.
Yeah, you tried to do
I like Warri Wolves in a lot of ways,
yeah.
because I think in Warri Wolves there's a system for continuity when something leaves. It's not the first time we know of top players leaving Warri Wolves to go abroad. I mean, Anthony Roja and the likes, they are all from Warri Wolves, and the club still keeps going. There's just something about them that wins. I don't know if it's what the state is doing. Delta State, they do so much for sports development. It just rubs off somehow. You still see Warri Wolves in the top 4. You still see Warri Wolves going away to win games, one way or the other. That's why I like what I see. Yes, we've lost players. So what? We need to move on. We need to consolidate. We need to bring in new players, and that's what they've done. They didn't just fold their hands and say, "Oh, Bola Salami is gone. Okay, Nekaro Tebo is gone. Oh, Azibuike Goke is gone. What do we do?" No. The same, and you heard Moses Eto says, Maxino Jobo is back. He's here with us. And you saw Ajiboye Osanga. So for me, Warri Wolves, they just need to say everything is in their brain. We're a champion team. Even if we are not winning, it's difficult for another team to beat us. And that's it. That's what they need to do to light up their season.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, the CAF Champions League campaign, of course, if they can also, make something good out of that, we'll know that Warri Wolves are really, really back. Now, talking about sport development now, the National Sport Festival, we're finally, tentatively, November 8th to 21st, that's when it's going to be in Cross River State in Calabar. Now, the big one is the top 3 teams, the top 3 states that finish first, second, and third will definitely be assisted one way or the other, maybe through infrastructure development and all that, maybe building stadium and all the states that will finish first, second, and third. And there's also an amount of money, states, the athletes, and of course the officials will have to pay to register. But the news is it will definitely be in November 8th to 21st, and Cross River says they're ready, really ready to
Okay. Good one. Hopefully the date sticks this time around. Yeah, the last time we spoke to an official from the States, we were told it was going to be in the last quarter of the year. So November, falls within that particular range. Yeah, so hopefully the dates sticks. And in terms of rewarding the top 3 states, I don't know in what form of a reward that's going to come. Like Cecilia suggested, surely it has to be infrastructure. That would be very, very key. Sporting facilities. There's no development without having sporting facilities to actually train. So I hope that's the case. And it has to be whatever investments the NSC will do. It's got to be really strategic.
Yeah, definitely, and that will be done before the next edition. So it's definitely going to be within that framework. Okay, let's just listen to the sports minister, talking about development of sport in Nigeria generally.
It gives me great pleasure to be part of yet another historic occasion in the annals of sport development in Nigeria. 2023 has been a year of great achievements. It 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 has knowing fully well that the National Sports Festival is one of the pillars of ensuring continuous growth of sports and unifying factor among Nigerians. In addition, the National Youth Games is a technical succession plan for sustainable talent discovery. Your Excellency, the delay in hosting of this edition of National Sports Festival, to my mind, was not deliberate. But to ensure completion of all required standard facilities to be put in place to ensure a successful hosting of the game by the government and the sports and tourist-loving people of Cross River State.
Minister for Youth and Sports in Nigeria, Barrister Solomon Dalong, calling for more support for the National Sports Festival. So now we hear tentatively the event will commence on November the 8th. So let's just pray that stays. Maybe the next time we hear in December the 25th for Christmas. No, we don't want that.
No.
The National Sports Festival should come and go this time around. Okay, Chinasa Ibonye joins us now to take a look at what the papers are saying. Chinasa, good to have you around.
Of course, always a pleasure to have you to be here with
but
you guys.
Before we start talking about the papers, I'm sure you want to talk about what happened between Arsenal and Leicester City. What a game we saw. Hold on, not yet. Let's go to London, where a fan of Arsenal, what's his name, Abiodun Ilori, is standing by to talk to us about that game between Arsenal and Leicester City. So much went down in that. Good morning, Abiodun, and welcome to the show.
How are you doing, guys? Good morning.
Okay, fantastic. I see you. You're repping your club big time. Now you can do that. It's okay. Let's see. That game, Arsenal-Leicester, what a game it was for every Arsenal fan that saw it. Did you expect the Gunners to hold on tight and eventually get all 3 points?
Yeah, it was a mental game, and it was a test of spirit. At some point, I thought it's going to be another bad day for Arsenal, to be honest with you, especially when we got into the second minute of the injury time. But as mother luck will have it, we got Danny Welbeck, who is back. He's our new signing, you know. He did it for us.
You know, when you were watching the game, you know, in 94th minute before that foul actually came, what was going through your mind? Think it was going to be a draw or another game that Arsenal might just lose?
To be honest with you, I was thinking it's going to be another Southampton or Stokes match. 0-0, 1-1. But this time around, Danny Welbeck came back and he gave us that day. We thank God for him.
When Arsene Wenger actually got Danny Welbeck to Emirates, I mean, some of the Arsenal fans were really not too happy, saying this is a player who it's not regular at Manchester United. Will you say the signing was actually justified by that goal that he scored yesterday?
Well, to be honest with you, when Danny Welbeck came in, I was one of the anti-Danny, because when he was with Manchester United, he makes a lot of runs, he positioned himself very well, but he can't actually finish. And when Wenger bought him for £16 million, I was like, is this guy worth? Is he worth 10 million? But along the line, he started proving his mettle, and it's to be in all honesty, he's better than Giroud right now. Giroud, his style of play cannot help Arsenal win the title. So we need a new forward, and he's just come back at the right time. And I hope and I believe Arsenal's mentality will give us the title.
Abiodun, I don't know what to do to you fans. You talk about Giroud. Giroud took Arsenal to the next round of the UEFA Champions League. Giroud was phenomenal in that 3-3 draw with Liverpool. And now because Welbeck comes and uses that punk to score that goal, you guys are... Now tell me, are you believing that this is the year the Gunners can win the title?
Don't get me wrong. Let me explain something to you. Giroud has his own way of playing, and his style of play suit some games. But in dirty games like this, Leicester and all these small clubs, we need boys who care less. We need boys who are ruthless. If you watch Giroud very well, he's good with some big teams or some teams that will not understand his gimmicks. But with Danny Welbeck, he can't. Not that Danny is a big striker, but he comes in when he's needed. He scored some big goals for us, mind you. He scored a good goal against Manchester United. He's done it again yesterday. I think we need a change, for goodness sake, up front. And now that he's coming in, it's his first game this season. And to be fair with him, the guy is eager to play and he's ready to show his medal. And that's exactly what he did yesterday. He's hungry. And Giroud, probably he needs to be coming on in the second half to support Walcott and others. But right now, Danny seems to be the one that is so hungry and wants to prove his worth, knowing fully well that every Arsenal fans have been waiting for him to play, and this is his time. Let's give him the opportunity, please.
Now, how confident are you that Arsenal can actually win the title this season?
Oh, what a question. I'm not gonna be too... I'm not a pessimist, but I believe we can do it. The only problem I have is this. If Arsenal can win the North London derby coming up very soon, that is Arsenal-Tottenham, that will go a long way to boost our confidence. Because Tottenham right now, they are in the mix. They are the real deal. I'm not afraid of Leicester, to be honest with you, but I'm so scared of Tottenham. Tottenham have a very balanced side. They have the confidence, and they know what it takes to win the title. Remember, they've been building this team for about 2 years now, and they've come of age. So if we can grind a result from White Hart Lane, I think these boys can just sneak it. Remember, we have the toughest run to the end of the season. We still got Man City away, we got United away, we got Tottenham away, we got West Ham away. If we can grind results out of these 4 games, why not? The title will be there at the Emirates. 12 years draw is no joke. We need the title right now.
Thank you so much, Abiodun Ilori, for giving us your views as regards Arsenal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right, you too.